Welcome back to Houston Life. When it comes to organizing your clutter, if you need a little bit of help, yes, you are not alone. From a pile of purses to a mountain of shoes or whatever your struggle, we have got you covered.
I love that you put your hand up, and I didn't put mine. Mine should have gone straight up, you know. But now really is the perfect time to stay inside, you know, with the AC and rein it all in. And here with space-saving ideas on how to store all your accessories and more is Brooke Rives. Thank you so much for having
Thank you for having me.
I feel like this is such a common concern with so many people. Everybody tends to have a drawer that just is filled to the brim, but we need to know how to organize. So tell us where we're starting today.
Well, and the closet is a space that you're in and out of at least 2 or 3 times a day, sometimes more.
Right.
So if it's in complete, disarray, it's leads for maybe not a good day or a bad mood. So when it comes to purging your closet, take everything out. I love a garment rack.
Okay.
Or if you don't have a garment rack, put it on the bed, the bathroom, floor, wherever. Pull everything out. Get all your like items together. And if there are things in there that you're like, I haven't worn that in a while, think about why, and ask yourself, would you buy it again?
Oh, that's half of my
Yeah.
closet, a no.
Yes.
Okay, I know. The first thing is purging the items that you don't need.
Yes.
Okay.
And so then when it comes to the items that you want to keep, hangers, good hangers are key. I have 2 hangers over here. There's the felt and then the clear from Container Store.
So the felt.
I love
felt.
these felt ones. I have these.
Now, side note, if you're a yanker, these break.
Okay.
So kids, I know people are like, oh,
Husbands.
they're so bad they break. I'm like, did you pull on it? So those are great.
Okay.
Great size, same size, just clear and not, but has the little divots where the clothes won't slip.
Okay.
I love the clip hangers that I have the shorts on over there.
Yes.
And then when you go to hang up like your jeans, if you'll see here, I like to double up my jeans. Versus,
so you have 2
see,
pairs
look,
of
otherwise you get
jeans.
this thick, wad of jeans, just with one on a hanger.
This is absolutely genius because I do hang my jeans, and I thought I was being really cool, like hanging my jeans. But then they
You are a jean man. You get it?
You can see the cut. You
wish
can
I said that on
see,
purpose.
if they're like boot cut, do they have holes in the knees versus folding?
Well,
You can't tell. And
Another
leggings.
thing is it puts more even weight, because the problem I have when I hang my jeans is eventually it just all bows in the middle.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this is life changing.
And then next to that, I have
Wow.
leggings. So I'm a big believer in hanging leggings. If you have 12 pair of black leggings, how do you know if they're folded, if they're cropped, if they're long, if they have, a detail like this?
Right.
So you can even hang 3 on a hanger if you wanted to. And then for
we all have,
space-saving tips, I love this
Oh,
from
this is
Amazon.
a great idea.
Yes.
Okay, so this is just basically all of the clips on one.
Just
And
a multiple hanging.
you've got 5 different ones on there. That's a great space saver.
Easy on
I
Amazon.
think that's the biggest problem is the closet. It's you tend to have all of this space when you really could condense it so much
For sure.
easier. All right, let's move on to handbags and sandals and other things like that.
Okay, well, and we have some items in drawer items as well.
Okay.
If you don't have the hanging space, I highly recommend file folding. T-shirts, these shorts, just
Now,
real easy. Stick it in there.
You said it's very easy. I see this on social media, and I'm like, yeah, right. I'm not going to do that.
You can
but
do
it's very. I can.
You can do it. Yeah.
Okay, so
You
show
can do it.
Mel and
1,
our audience how we're doing this.
2, up.
And that's that.
Yep.
Second. Really?
You can do it.
Okay.
You can do it, Mel.
1. I think I'm cheating.
There you go.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And then-
and half again.
And half again.
Easy
half
enough.
and half again.
There you go.
And
Well,
then
and that
I
way you can
go.
see, instead of stacking your shirts on top of each other, trying to dig to the very bottom.
You always take.
You take them out, you unfold them anyway.
This is
Absolutely.
amazing. Can
Yeah.
we just take a look at this? I did this one. I did this one. Doesn't it look great? It's the best one.
All right, so let's move on to, you have the belt set up right here. This is a very simple way to store them, very easy and organized.
In the drawer, and look at this. They're magnetic, so you can order in sets of 8, and then you just use what you need, and there you go.
Now, did you find these because someone told you about them, or were you just like, I wonder if there's magnetic belt?
I was looking for an in-drawer belt organizer, and I ordered several different ones, and a couple of them are magnetic, and I was like, this is great. I love to look into products.
Since we're running
Amazon.
tight on time,
Amazing.
I want to talk about how you have your shoes set up. I definitely want to get to shoes because shoes overrun my closet.
Shoes. So a lot of closets, the shelves, they're not adjustable.
Right.
And you have, 12 inches. So this, you can just stack. This is Amazon. Container Store has them too. And then another idea, turning the shoes one the opposite way. You can
Okay.
free up for an extra pair of of shoes.
And it almost looks like you could maybe stack them if it came down to it,
Yeah,
right?
for sure,
Stack
for
them
sure.
and just get them out of the way.
For sure.
Maybe put the winter shoes towards the back.
Or put them away.
Look at
up
you,
high.
Lauren. You sound so. That was a good organizing.
Well, look, in theory, I'd love to do it. I just don't, right? It's like I know what I should be doing. All right, let's talk about your tips, though, on saving space in a drawer, not only by folding. What do you have your bags in right here?
This is an acrylic collator. Amazon and Container Store, about $30. You can use this. It holds all these little bags that, are kind of harder to store. And
I
then
actually love, okay, this one over here.
duffel
that's
bags,
hanging.
larger bags that are, the hobo bags that are hard to keep their form if you want them hanging. Isn't that great?
And
Amazon.
you have this amazing bag hanger, which I didn't know existed, and I'm literally going to go get. I love that you find all these great products.
Well, it's fun.
You are an expert.
All right, and finally, what about jewelry storage?
Well, we have hat storage here. This is our acrylic hat stand from Amazon. For these hats that you can put 2 or 3 on there. There's several different, sizes of the stands. And jewelry storage, there's so many different options. Amazon, Container Store, custom acrylic inserts. There are acrylic stands for bracelets, necklaces you can mount on the wall. So lots of different options.
And I think that the key is to keep it clear. That way you can see what's inside, right?
Visible, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Keep it visible and keep it clean.
I've got to say, I think this has slightly changed my life because I thought that I could never not have clutter, but I'm going to steal a lot of these ideas. This has been amazing. Thanks, Brooke. Thank you so much. And we have a link to products that Brooke has recommended today because, as you said, you shop around for a lot of them, so you've done the work for us. And if you want to find out more about that, just visit our website, houstonlife.tv. You'll also find a link on where to connect with Brooke as well.
Sounds so great. Great advice.